They told you history is written by the victors. But what if entire civilizations were erased not just from books, but from our very memory? Imagine an empire so vast it covered continents, so advanced it defied the timeline of human progress. And yet, officially, it never existed. This is the story of Tartaria, the lost empire that may hold the key to a hidden chapter of our past. Long before the borders of our modern nations, maps from the 15th to the 19th century show an enormous landmass stretching across Eurasia, labeled Tartaria. It spanned from the frozen edges of Siberia to the deserts of Central Asia, from the mountains of Mongolia to the heart of what is now Russia. This was no small tribal land. It was an empire rich, mysterious, and strangely absent from official history. Ancient cartographers depicted its cities with towering spires, monumental gates, and intricate canal structures too advanced for the time they are said to have been built. The architecture is eerily similar to what we now call impossible buildings. Ornate palaces and cathedrals found across the world, all sharing the same style as if created by a single civilization. Some researchers believe Tartaria mastered a form of energy we have lost in atmospheric technology harnessed through star-shaped fortresses and cathedral-like resonators. These were not just fortifications, but machines converting the Earth's magnetic field into usable power. That could explain why so many Tartarian buildings have towering antennas, golden domes, and intricate metalwork that seems designed for resonance, not mere decoration. And yet, by the late 1800s, Tartaria vanished. The maps changed, the name erased, and a new narrative replaced the old. But what could wipe an empire from the face of history? Some point to the mud flood theory, a cataclysmic event that buried entire cities under layers of earth, leaving only the upper floors visible today. Across Europe, Asia, and even the Americas, we find buildings whose ground floors are mysteriously below street level, as if the cities sank. The timing is suspicious. The 19th century saw the rise of World's Fairs, enormous exhibitions showcasing modern architecture. But many of the structures presented as temporary were actually ancient Tartarian masterpieces, demolished soon after. Was this a way to rewrite history, to claim the creations of a vanished civilization as new inventions of the industrial age? Some say Tartaria wasn't just a political entity, it was a spiritual and scientific order. Legends speak of a knowledge system blending sacred geometry, vibration, and astrology, capable of harmonizing human consciousness with the cosmos. In the heart of Tartaria, it is said, stood a capital aligned with celestial constellations, where rulers were not kings but custodians of cosmic law. The destruction of Tartaria may have been more than conquest. It may have been a reset, a deliberate erasure of a culture that had found the balance between technology and spirituality. Those who inherited the earth after them kept the buildings, stripped the knowledge, and rewrote the story. Even today, remnants remain, star forts still dot the landscape. Forgotten cities hide beneath modern metropolises, and the old maps kept in dusty archives still bear the name of an empire the history books dare not mention. The question is, why hide Tartaria? Was it because it proves we are not the first advanced civilization? Because it shows that humanity once lived without the systems of control we now accept as normal? Or is it because Tartaria holds the blueprint for a way of life our world powers fear to return? Perhaps the truth is buried under our feet, waiting for the next shift, the next unveiling. Until then, the ghost of Tartaria lingers in our architecture, in our myths, and maybe deep in our collective memory.